Hola, it's Gabby here, and today we're going to make the 2D doll. As you see, I'm tracing the doll into the fabric, and I did something different this time. I traced also the what is everything inside the doll. Before I just traced the outline. This time I trace everything. I put the fabric, um, one piece of fabric on top of the other one. I mean double fabric, and now I'm going to turn it. I'm going to trace only the outline. With this I just saw the outline as you see here. After I cut in this one, I did left a little a space in one part of the fin to fill the doll. Before I just went all the way around and just cut in the back of the doll. I didn't do that this time because I think this doll have plenty of space to fill it up without deforming the fabric when you sew that little piece you left for fill up the doll. As you see here, I am turning the doll first. Try to turn the arms, and then you can turn everything else, and you get a little bit of help with a skewer. I made this one myself with a piece of wood. I don't know if I said this before, and I just flat one part of the wood. I just cut it like in half, and I sand the corners to be more smooth and round. That with that is what I help myself to put the feeling inside the doll. When I turn it, it helped me to try to get the corners as perfect as I can, or as far as you can push them. Because I have the doll already traced in the fabric, I just have to mark it a little bit darker with the pencil. And after I trace everything back to see it more clearly, of course we're going to grab our acrylic paints and we're going to start painting the doll. I don't do any treatment to the fabric. Oh, something that I remember right now. Remember to wet your fabric when you're going to fill it up. It's going to be way easy to do it with wet fabric than to dry. I forget to tell you that when I was filling, put the stuff inside the doll. Back to the acrylics. I didn't do anything special. I just add the acrylics. With this doll, I'm just going to add the shadowing and everything with my chalk pastel. Sometimes people think that when you add pastel to this type of thing, the pastel is going to get off easily, but it's not like that. You add the pastels, the chalk, and it stays. I have dolls that I made like long time ago, like 10 years, and they still have the rosy cheeks and the shadowing and everything, and I don't do anything to cover up. You can add those acrylic sealers or pastel sealers or something like that to seal, but to tell you the truth, it's not necessary because I don't do it. And I can show you dolls that I have for a long time. They still have the rosy cheeks and everything. Maybe one or two of them because I move a lot. Eyelash fall off, but the cheeks is still rosy. As you see here, I'm trying to match the colors that I did with the doll with the copy markers. I add pink and also I add orange because I want the hair to be more pinkish, but I don't know if I add too much paint, but I couldn't achieve what I was trying to do, that it was to have like strands of hair in some colors and a strand of hair in other colors. The colors just get like collapse together and you don't see, you see just flat. The hair of this doll I was not too happy with it because it was super flat. Maybe I can try to find a technique or something, and I will show in the other dolls. Sorry, this series of dolls is going to so slowly, but I have something in my arm. It's called lipoma, and it hurts. They don't supposed to hurt, but this one is in top of a nerve, and every time I move my arm or I press too much to glue my stuff, it hurts. Then I have to go slowly. Hopefully soon we're going to get rid of that, and I'm going to be faster doing all this stuff. As you see here, I add the details. A thing for the eyes is remember to put the darker color of the eye on the top, and then just grab a little bit of that dark color and put it down, down, down. Try to do it with the white paint on the bottom a little bit wet. It's for that I add first the sides and then I add the middle, to wait for the middle to be a little bit wet while I add the color of the eye. You can do this with all the colors, brown, green, everything. The darker part in the top and lighter, lighter, and more lighter in the bottom, almost white in the bottom. That way the eyes look like have soul. Well, I think that's the way I do it, and I think it's good enough. Some people make eyes like with just one trace and they look amazing. But for me, it has to be like this, because if I do the eye in just one color, I feel the eye is like, I don't know, dead, like the hair flat, and I don't like it. But it's a preference of each person. I adding right now the black details everywhere, with a very thin brush. I'm going to add it all around the door, even on the sides, because I want her to look more cartoony. I'm trying her to be, when the hair, because the hair was so flat that I feel that if I didn't do the side of the hair in black, is, I don't know, for me it was going to look like a little bit like meh. It's for that I decide to add the line all around. I didn't do that in the other doll because her hair was black, and black for some reason pop the face of the doll. Also, the line of the neck that divide the body on the neck, I didn't like it that much, but I didn't find like another way to do it. I'm going to try next time to do it with a darker color, but no black. Maybe brown, maybe a dark tan or tan, sorry, or something like that. Also, the eyes, I'm giving you all the tips that I see that I maybe was wrong from some taste, and maybe it was okay for some others and right from some others. But for the eye, I need to try to go with thinner lines when I do the black, unless you want to, very thick eyeliner in the doll. But if you want a more delicate like expression, it's better if you go with the black color in the eyes, very thin and very light. um, I think I need to thinner my black acrylic, and that way I can achieve that, plus a new and very thin brush. It will be good. I'm going to try that one in the next doll, not in this one because already did the thick eyeliner. I'm going to do the 3D doll the same. um, Also for the mouth, if you want delicate expressions, have to be very thin lines. Right now I'm going to add the details in black and in white. Right now I'm doing in the eyes, but I'm going to do also some dots in the tails and some dots in the shells. in both colors, like I say, white and black. After that, I'm going to add my blush. Like I said before in the video, that I always get ahead. I don't know why. I'm using the chalk pastels to do the cheeks, and also the the nose that you don't see here. When I put my cheeks, I figured it out that she was missing her nose, because I always try to put the chalk in the top of his nose. That way I don't do very strong line to the top of the nose, and she look more cute. Unless you want that look, if you want that look with a strong noise and strong expression, just get uh, a big and thick with the black acrylic. Okay. Also with the chalk in the cheeks, if you want her more makeup, more like bow in the makeup, just use more darker colors, or use a lot of chalk. In this one, I use a little bit too much, but I did like it. I using a combination of like it's like a brick color with pink. I dip my brush in both colors, and I add it. And for the top of the hair, the neck, and the belly, and everything, I use like it's like a mustard color. You can use brown, or you can use um, light brown, something tan, depend of the color that you want to achieve on your doll. But the what you imagine is possible. You can add whatever color. If you want it like she look like she's sort of just sun born, like she just went to the bed, just add a little bit of pink, reddish in the elbows. Sorry, the elbows. Sorry, no, in the elbows, no, in the shoulders, in the face, and she going to look more tan and rosy. Like I say, everything depends of what you want to achieve. And drawing the nose very well to add a little bit of chalk, and I also now are going to add the glitter. This is a very chunk glitter. It's like a, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like hexagon or octagon. I really don't know, but I don't have the glitter right here, and I can't call it if it's hexagon or octagon. But I added in blue, and I added in green, here and there. You can add sorry ugh, add as much as you want, or you can, if you don't like glitter, because some people do not like glitter. I have friends that they say, oh no, it's with glitter, I don't like it, it get everywhere. Then the way I do it, because with the big pieces of glitter, if one fell out, it's just one that you have to deal with it. But this is small glitter, I always add glue to it, and when it doesn't fall, it doesn't go everywhere. But it's up to you if you want it tiny or not. After I finish this, I'm going to add the eyelashes. As I say before, and I think I put the link. I'm going to try to look for the link, because I have some time that I haven't bought new ones, because I bought a lot, and I don't need right now. But I going to put the link again, where you can find these small tiny eyelashes. If you don't want to deal with buying on the internet, wait for them, you can go to Walmart, buy the big ones for you, and cut them. But when you cut them, don't cut them straight. Use the scissors in a pointy way. That way they look more natural. They don't look like straight eyelashes, like and I use it the Yoo-hoo glue or any silicone glue that you have that dry clears. The silicone glue stay a little bit tacky for some time and just very anxious to finish everything. Is for that I add acrylic paint in the top of the eyelashes. That way I cancel the stickiness and I can move on and no waiting time, just to wait the acrylic dries. And I also add to the eyes the polyurethane. Let me see. I have the polyacrylic water base. I add the clear gloss finish. You can add the super glossy finish to add um, life to the eyes. The eye is going to be shiny and the mouth is going to be shiny. And they look very good. No real good, but they look good. Um, you can add um, more details like I'm doing right now with the acrylic in white, but you can do it also with the gel pen. The gel pen goes good in the top of the thick coat of acrylic paint. Well, this is the 2D doll. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching my videos and I hope you enjoy them, and thank you for all the support, and until next time, goodbye.